Here's a statement that they documented from Byron Donalds. This is a documentation. Let me put up on the screen here. This is the statement Byron Donalds said. And they're taking this as if he was saying that it was good for black people. The highlighted part is what they're focused in on. You see, during Jim Crow, the black family was together, which is a true statement. During Jim Crow, more black people were not just conservative. Black people have always been conservative-minded. More black people voted conservatively. This is what Byron Donalds said. This is his statement. You can split screen it. Not a single time in this statement did Byron Donalds say, oh, it was so much better with Jim Crow policies being applied to black people. It was so much better. Not a single place in the statement. This is how the Democrats take something and they twist it. And see, most people won't even know what he's saying here. And see, again, nowhere in this statement does he say it was good for black people to be under Jim Crow laws. He just stated how black people were. And because of the Democrats and because of the laws they put in place, it did affect black people. Women didn't have children with a father, right? They got rid of the father to have the children. Now, you can have children, you just can't have the father in the household. Where do you think that came from? They didn't think of it on their own. This was part of the policies that they put in place. This was the Democrats. The Democrats used policies to disrupt the family unit because they knew that if they can disrupt the family unit, then black people won't be successful in the future. It's the same thing that they're doing today. And Jim Crow Joe is doing it. He's still doing it. So, which brings me to this. Here is Hakeem Jeffries lying on the floor. And please, for all of you that are paying attention to me right now, listen to what I'm telling you. Hakeem Jeffries, what he's going to say in this statement is true. But he's going to leave out key details, which in turn makes it that he is lying. He's lying about Byron Donalds. Because what white Democrats did to black people during that time, it was horrific. It's horrific what they're doing today. But he leaves out the key detail that these Jim Crow laws, that what he's referring to, were done by the same party that he's supporting today.
Mr. Speaker, it has come to my attention that a so-called leader has made the factually inaccurate statement that black folks were better off during Jim Crow.
And he didn't say that. Again, he did not say that. This is what he said. He said more black people voted conservatively. They had more of a conservative mind. This is the statement. So where did Hakeem Jeffries get his information from? They're twisting the truth. 100% twisting the truth. Listen.
That's an outlandish, outrageous, and out-of-pocket observation. We were not better off when a young boy named Emmett Till could be brutally murdered without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when black women could be sexually assaulted without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when people could be systematically lynched without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when children could be denied a high-quality education without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when people could be denied the right to vote without consequence because of Jim Crow. How dare you make such an ignorant observation? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Do you see the problem here? He left out the key detail that it was Democrats that did it to black people. He left that out. The entire speech, he left that key detail out and trying to convince everybody that what Byron Donalds said, that it was better for black people under Jim Crow law when all of these horrific things were happening. And that's not what Byron Donalds said. That's not what he said at all. You know what Byron Donalds said? I showed it to you. But listen to Byron Donalds directly. Listen to what he says directly about this. And of course, he addressed it. They're attacking him because he's on the short list for VP. And they're trying to discredit him now, saying, hey, black people, you can't support this dude. You can't support him because he said it was better when he didn't say that at all. What Byron said was the truth. And black people need to get black to their roots.
America, Joe Biden's campaign is lying to you once again, and they're gaslighting. Now they're trying to say that I said black people were doing better under Jim Crow. I never said that. They are lying. But why would you be surprised? Because they always lie. This is the same Joe Biden that said, if you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. The man is a liar. Sorry, just call it what it is. What I said is that you had more black families under Jim Crow. And it was the Democrat policies under HEW, under the welfare state, that did help to destroy the black family. That's what I said. And I also said you're seeing a reinvigoration of black families today in America. And that is a good thing. So don't listen to the lies from the Biden administration. I know what I said, and I'll say it straight to camera. They got to run to the Philadelphia Inquirer to move their lies. Joe Biden does not care about black people. He never has. He cares about power. First, second, and third. They can go somewhere with all that. See ya.
China.
Oh, sorry, Roma.
And you ain't black. And you ain't black.
Oh, but Hakeem Jeffries has nothing to say about that.
And you ain't black. And you ain't black.
Make it make sense.